Thanos.
수많은 이들 속 차지한 내 바로 잡초들 사이 활짝 핀 내 beauty flower. Bowed you no choke, I'm a legend Thanos.
Brother, this guy stinks!
Okay, bye.
I'm talking about the big purple guy from Marvel, not you, my guy.
Sit
Sit
down,
down.
big fella.
Thanos was first introduced in the mid-credit scene of the first Avengers movie, and then later in the post-credit scene of the Avengers Age of Ultron. We see him picking up the gauntlet, getting ready to go and cause some mayhem. He was then officially introduced in the Avengers Infinity War, where in the opening scene he had taken over an Asgardian ship, killed almost everyone in it in pursuit of the Tesseract, which had the Space Stone in it. And we got Ebony Maw here straight up glazing Thanos to a bunch of corpses. I'm pretty sure no one can hear you, buddy. Everybody dead at this moment. We then see Thanos manhandling Thor and torturing him with the Power Stone so as to acquire the Tesseract from Loki.
We have a Hulk.
I'm pretty sure this was the face that Loki was making in his head before he introduced the Hulk. Man, Hulk came out swinging haymakers, and I thought that this right here was about to be the end of the movie, right?
No.
Shortly after, Hulk was put in a blender by Thanos and finished with a slam to the ground. Hulk was out here mashing buttons while Thanos knew all the combos. Ebony Maw proceeded to present the Tesseract to Thanos, all while glazing. Thanos broke the Tesseract and acquired the Space Stone. Loki attempted to kill Thanos but failed miserably. Thanos then sent Ebony Maw and Obsidian Fury to Earth to acquire the Time Stone from Doctor Strange and do some property damage while they're at it, all while himself went to Nowhere to get the Reality Stone. When the Guardians of the Galaxy got to Nowhere, he had already acquired the stone and fabricated a reality where Gamora was able to kill him so as to see whether she still cared about him or not. So this man emotionally hijacked his quote-unquote daughter so as to know whether she loved him? Was that even necessary? This man.
Shit, I don't even know. Like, I can't even tell you.
He then proceeded to turn Drax into straight blocks, Mantis into spaghetti, and then tested Stardock here to see whether he could bring himself to kill Gamora if the circumstances called for it.
Big fella.
Apparently, he enjoys playing with the minds of his victims. He then took Gamora with him to ask her about the whereabouts of the Soul Stone. After finding out where the Soul Stone was, he took Gamora with him. It's here through Red Skull we found out that for one to acquire the Soul Stone, they must willingly or unwillingly give the soul for the one they love most. So it's a soul for a soul. Then my man Thanos started crying, and I was like, are them tears, bro? And if they are tears, who are they for? Then I realized the only person here with him, apart from Red Skull, is Gamora, and there it hit me that this man was about to commit something foul. Gamora went ahead and told him that he won't acquire the stone since he never loved no one, but oh boy, was she wrong. Red Skull proceeded to say that the tears he was crying aren't for him, but for her? NANI? Ain't nobody convincing me that this man right here is capable of love. Ain't no way, boy. Thanos then proceeded to throw her off a cliff so as to acquire the Soul Stone.
Oh my god.
Thanos then made his way to Titan where he was to meet up with Ebony Maw and Obsidian Fury so as to acquire the Time Stone from them. But when he got there, he got this dropped on him and then proceeded to get jumped Jujutsu Kaisen style. When they managed to subdue him and almost got the gauntlet off of him, then this bum Piraquill decided that this was the right time for him to throw a little tantrum, all because of her? I mean, it's understandable, but he could have at least waited until the gauntlet was off of Thanos' arm, bro. I mean, I'm sick, man. I'm sick, and every time I go to sleep after watching this scene, I get nightmares. And I usually feel like someone is tickling my toes under the bedsheet. And I think this scene is part of the reason why bad things have been happening in my life too. My wife left me, my kids no longer call me father. I mean, it's a disaster after disaster. I just can't catch a break, bro. But, oh well. Now having 5 stones, Thanos pulled up in Wakanda straight up bullying everyone. Nat Burner, Captain Blackbeard, my goat, oh no. the Falcon. Yeah, pretty much everyone who tried to stop Thanos from getting to Vision got stoned. Get it? Stoned? Because they used the Infinity Stone to defeat him. Badum.
What the f?
Hold on. Let's go back a little bit. These two normal women just saw two super soldiers getting their asses handed to them. A man in an Iron Man armor getting his ass handed to him. A literal Black Panther, the GOAT, getting his ass handed to him, and proceeded to run towards the man that did it all. I mean, Kung Fu ain't gonna help you. Not against Thanos. This other woman has a spear. It's understandable. But you, Black Widow, sometimes I can't take you seriously. What were you gonna do? Were you gonna sing him a lullaby or something? I mean, that ain't gonna work. He is not the Hulk. Thanos goes to Vision right on time for Wanda to destroy the Mind Stone. Then he hit her with the I understand speech, only to do a time reversal on Vision and plucking the stone from his forehead like a freaking pimple. He then added the Mind Stone to the gauntlet, completing the collection and turning Super Saiyan. Thor came in flying with the lightning attack, blocked an attack from the Infinity Gauntlet with the Stormbreaker, and managed to get Thanos in the chest. Thor began trash talking to Thanos like, I told you I was gonna get your ass when I got a bigger weapon. And Thanos was like, when your brother died, you cried like a bitch. What? When your brother died, you cried like a bitch.
Sorry.
After years of looking for this man Thanos, we see him in the middle of making a soup. Man went from cooking the Avengers to becoming Gordon Ramsay. How the mighty have fallen. But bet that soup is gonna taste delicious. Whoa. What happened to your face, man? Guess with great power comes even greater ugliness for your sake. Them stones really did a number on you. You used to be almost handsome, but now, whew, you should definitely get that checked out though. They jumped him, and when they asked him about the stones, Thanos said that he used the stones to destroy the stones.
I am inevitable.
Yep, that was pretty much the end of the first version of Thanos. He's planning all the way to the end, 10 out of 10. But there is two mistakes that he made that led to his death. One is leaving some of the heroes alive. I understand that the snap deleted people at random, but here's my theory. When he did the snap, he willed himself that what is to happen on Earth is to happen throughout the universe, that is cutting a planet's population in half. Therefore, I don't think that him willing that all the heroes be part of that half that got deleted was that hard. He just chose not to be quote unquote fair by wiping people in random. What did he think would happen when the heroes remained? Did he think that they would sit around and be like, well, let's enjoy this utopia that Thanos made for us by wiping half of our planet's population? Hell no! Of course they will try to find him and delete him, which they did. And second is he destroyed the Infinity Stones. He knew that the snap deleted people in random because that was his plan all along. So he knew there was a chance that some of the heroes would survive the snap, but he chose to destroy the stones all because
The stones serve no purpose beyond temptation.
I mean, he would have kept them around for such an occasion, but I think he was aware and didn't care if he got ambushed and killed. Oh my gosh, so dumb. So, one could come back and argue and say that he had no control over the first circumstance. But what about the second one though? He had control over whether to keep the stones or not and decided to destroy them, all because he thought there would be a temptation to him with all that power. I mean, they were a temptation in the first place. That's why you went ahead and found them and did the snap, wiping half of the planet's population throughout the universe, bruh. I mean, if I were to give Thanos a rating, I would give him like a 9.5 out of 10. He's a solid villain. Best villain to ever grace the screen.
But you can't do this to me. You know how much I sacrificed?
But what doesn't sit right with me is the fact that he chose to destroy the stones. I mean,
That's really dumb. But he's so cool! But that's so dumb!